Hey everybody, welcome back to Prescription Bourbon. Today I'm doing a quick hit review of 2XO French Oak Finished Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Alright, the 2XO brand is pretty exciting. This is a brand that's fronted by master blender Dixon Dedman of Kentucky Owl fame. So he clearly was the guy who started Kentucky Owl. He was the master blender and the taste behind it. He eventually sold the company in 2021 to Stoli, kind of left, and that's history now. I mean, they actually just went bankrupt here recently, so it's kind of interesting. Late 2024 they folded under, but Dixon's still around. He's got this 2XO brand, which stands for 2 times oaked, and basically these are all double oaked expressions. I'm going to get this opened and poured. This is going to be a Fresh Crack Friday, so fresh crack here. Let me get this opened. Pull that off. A little bit of pop there. Get this poured. Nice. Alright, so this particular one is their oak series, and this, like I say, is French oak. So they have a couple of different series going on with the 2XO brand. The oak series, they've got the American oak and French oak. They have an Icon series, which they had the Phoenix blend and the Innkeeper blend, and right now they got a Sneakerhead blend out. Those are more of a small batch. The Icon series are more smaller batches that they're doing, to whereas these Oak series are much larger batches. So, nice, got some fruitiness on that. Yeah, they also have the Gem of Kentucky series, which is the top level series of their brand, and those are single barrel releases. So, those are the cream of the crop that Dixon selects that to be single barrels, and those and then those are put out for single barrels. So I think the pricing on these, the Oak series is kind of their lowest price. These are under $50. The Icon ones are more in that $70 to $100 range, and then that Gem of Kentucky is going to be above $100 for sure. So, all right, I like this nose. They don't tell you where this comes from, who's distilling it. It is definitely from Kentucky, though. This is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Their website says that it's 18% rye mash bill. From looking around too, I found that Dixon is selecting 5 to 6 year old barrels for these. So, but there is no age statement on the bottle, though. So, yeah, the fruitiness on here is definitely pronounced to me. There's a little bit of oak in the back there, but it's almost like a grapiness. It reminds me of a Buffalo Trace kind of nose. Very interesting. Nice dark amber color on it. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. Definitely caramelly on the front. Sweet. Not a lot of spice punch there. There is some spice just on my tongue, just on the top of my tongue that's just hanging out there. Didn't go all over my mouth. Didn't go down my throat. It's just on my tongue. But I would expect that to be there. There's obviously the rye and the mash bill, but then there's also the French oak present. So French oak a lot of times adds spice. So this is not real spicy. Definitely not a hot drink. I forgot to mention that the proof on this is 92 proof. So it's a 92 proof, 5 to 6 year old Kentucky whiskey that's been double oaked. And the double, and I didn't read anywhere how long the French oak, the double oak part of it was done for. So when they say 5 or 6 year old barrels, I would assume that's the original barrels. It would just be straight bourbon whiskey. They're then taking and putting into French oak, or putting French oak into it, and don't know how long they're doing that for. So, Definitely a pleasant sip. It's sweeter than it is spicy. It's got good caramel to it. It's got it's not thin. It's got a little bit of viscosity to it. It's got some spice that lingers on the tail end, but that caramel flavor lingers there also. So I'm almost picking up some other subtle flavors there on the tail end, but I think that might really just be the French oak coming through. Some of the spice and oak flavor from the French oak. I like the nose. I like the taste. I think this is a great bottle. Definitely going to look forward to sitting around and sampling this some more. All right, appreciate you tuning in. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Leave some comments down below. Let me know if you've tried this, what you think of Dixon Dedman's other adventures. If you like this Kentucky Owl in the past, if you've tried this 2XO, it'd be exciting to see what other releases they've got coming out. Remember, everybody, all bourbon is whiskey, but all whiskey is not bourbon. The best bourbon comes from Kentucky. Cheers.